step on the field, I leave you battered and scarred. Smash the hit stick and leave your helmet scattered in shards. Print the pattern of my cleats on the jersey and your shoulder guards. So tell me who you know going harder than ADIcArDs.
Hey, what is up, guys? ADIcArDs back, bringing you guys some Madden 25 Ultimate Team. And in this video, I got two 50K coin games each for you guys. No lineup changes in this video. Definitely digging my team how it is right now. Definitely a solid team. You know, they haven't let me down yet. The only upgrade that I really want to make is, I want an all elite team, but it is really hard to upgrade Pryor since he is a fantasy card. Was thinking about getting that Colin Kaepernick. I've actually used it once, and I was like, yeah, he's definitely not worth it. TP is way better, in my opinion. And I've been rocking with TP ever since day one. The first QB I got was Pryor, and it's hard to beat him, man. It's hard to beat him out for that starting QB spot. But anyway, let's get into the gameplay. I'm playing against ADIcArDs. This is a 50K coin game. He comes out firing on all cylinders. Pretty much drives down easily, no resistance. Oh my goodness, and we get an overthrow on our first play. Should have been a good 40-yard gain. Instead, TP does overthrow it. Rarely ever does he overthrow it. Usually he's good money on the wheels, streaks, drags, zigs, slants, posts, corners, outs. He's good on all that. And then the only thing he sometimes, previously, it was, I don't know how many videos ago, it was a while. TP had trouble hitting the out routes, but from what I've heard, it is because of my wide receivers route running. He hasn't had trouble hitting out routes. Now he's pretty good, he's pretty solid, and let's hope we can keep it that way. Right here, I'm trying to get into the end zone right before half, and sure enough I do, and I do go for the 2-point conversion because I am receiving the ball coming out of halftime, so I want to go for that too. If I don't get it, score, go for 2 and make it a 7-point game. Instead, I do get the 2, and now we didn't get up the Hail Mary, thank God. And then now if I score and I go for 2, I make it a 2-possession game, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. Right here, coming out of halftime, we go, we catch the edge. 1 guy to beat, and I can't outrun the last line of defense. I get tackled, but Chris Johnson, he's got to get us in right there. We got LeGarrette Blount. I actually got LeGarrette Blount and Le'Veon. Ooh, what an adjustment, man. That right there, I played 4 yellow zones and 2 deep blues, and sure enough, ADIcArDs does make the bad read, and he ends up getting picked. And then next play, defense is most vulnerable after a turnover, so I go big, and I think I caught a zig for a touchdown. I'm not really sure, but we find ourselves up 7-2. Well, we find ourselves up 22-7. Why am I reading the score backwards? Freaking optic moron, We wouldn't have the ADIcArDs without the optic moron being the head coach. Oh, man. Anyway, ADIcArDs trying to make something happen, and he throws at my neck. Don't do it, user. Pick your bitch. Give me that shit. Bomb. Sure enough, I left the streak wide open, and next thing you know, I jumped it with Calvin Johnson, aka Megatron, the 6-foot 93 speed safety. Comes down with the INT, and we are in tip-top shape to put the game away. 2 minutes and some change left. I do pass it. I'm not going to punt it. Don't really feel like punting it, and I get bailed out. It is a rough in the passer call, and I'm pretty much trying to clock right now, and that's what I'm doing. Marcel Reese gets caught in the backfield, but he stiff arms for a loss of, 5 yards? Jeez, that was pretty bad. Good defense by ADIcArDs. And right here, I do end up taking a big hit. I could have slid, but I really wasn't worried about fumbling or anything. If I do fumble, so be it. You know, he's only got like a minute and some change to score. And right here, he goes, oh my, this is what happens when you go for the strip. Do not go for the strip unless it's like 0.5 of unless it's like 0.5 or 1/2 of a second, you know, after the catch, you know, then you can go for the strip. But if they catch it and you time that strip late, they are breaking the tackles and they will be gone for 6. And right here, he tries to catch me with some trickery, and sure enough, can't get it off. I actually wasn't field goal block. I wasn't expecting it, but he couldn't get it off. And the end, oh my goodness, what a dot. But we do get down, and we do end up taking a knee, and we do end up getting our 50K. He does end up paying up. So good game, you know, legit opponent. I'm pretty good opponent, hella good opponent, cool guy. He did end up paying, and that's pretty much it for the first coin game. The second coin game, I am playing against Tipsy Killcam. He's got a 92 team. He's got some pretty solid players. It is for 50K, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video. 2 50K coin games. So if we win both, we will have around 90K because EA does tax 10% off. Well, they tax 10% off 50K, so that's 5K each, and that ends up being 10K. So we do end up losing 10K. And right here, Demarius Thomas claiming ankles and claiming soles. And right here, he's sitting in some coverage D. It looks like he's only sending 2, and I can't find anybody open. But the next play, you know, we took a sack, but it was, you know, loss of no yards, so it really wasn't too bad. And we do cash in 2 plays later and find ourselves up 7-0. So right now we need to figure out how to get a stop, see what he's got on offense, see if he's got anything good on offense. And sure enough, he's got Steve Young, and he's got Calvin Johnson delivering cut blocks. God damn, man. Walks in 7-7, ties it up, and sure enough, he doesn't walk in, he dives in. Oh my goodness, look at A just sitting there. Dexter McCluster, ankles, come here. Shit. And we get out of bounds. Dexter McCluster is known to fumble, so I don't want him taking any hits. I get out of bounds. Look at TP, look at that pocket presence. That was pretty sick right there. I could have taken off instead. I run backwards, and man, it gets better. You know, Chris Johnson, that was freaking awesome. You stopped, dropped, open up, shot, and then he took it for 6. And I go up 14-7. Megatron holding on, and there's the fumble, and we can't recover it, unfortunately. Oh, it kind of sucks, but no, damn, that was our chance. That was really our chance right there. Oh man, I was hoping for a pick maybe. Or if we fumble, we better recover the ball as well. I ain't having it yet. And 37 seconds to be exact till halftime. I'm trying to, you know, get in the end zone, of course. I don't want to milk the clock out and take a field goal. I'm getting in, but you know, if I do get in, I want to manage the clock to the best of my abilities. And sure enough, I do that, and I leave him, I think, 9 seconds. And let's see if he can do anything. Goodness gracious, man. It just gets worse by the second. Wow. He gets into field goal range. Takes his field goal. 17-21. And I have to give him the ball back. You know, 2 damn fuck-ups. And that's pretty much it right now. And I probably should stop doing that damn kick. But, you know, I don't want to kick it deep, because he might be able to take it back for 6. It's either give up. I mean, you don't see those sky kicks, those pooch kicks being returned ever. Most people fair catch it. Just one of those unfortunate events that just, you know, he picked it up, took it back, and got a field goal right before half. Horrible, but it happens. I do hold him. He does pump me the ball, so now I'm thinking to myself, you know, take as much clock off as possible and, you know, score. We want a touchdown. We don't want a field goal. Field goal still leaves them a chance to come back. Touchdown pretty much ruins it. 4th quarter arrives. I'm looking, and I can't find anybody open. I tried to slide down. I swear I tried to slide down, and it wouldn't let me. Oh, my goodness, man. 3 damn F-ups, and we got heat though. We send heat off the left side, and it comes through a B gap. Or actually, no, it came through a C gap. I'm not even. It just came. It wasn't edge. I know that. I swear it looked like maybe. I don't know if it was B or C. I wasn't paying attention, but he came roaring in fast, and yeah, it was definitely C. It was definitely C. It wasn't the B. B was. Well, I don't know. I'm not gonna look back. All I know is he came in roaring. And right there, I do end up getting a game-winning W to seal the deal. And he does end up paying the 50K coins. So, good guy, cool guy. Appreciate the honesty, keeping your word, paying up. And that pretty much ends up being it. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up, comment, let me know what you thought. Subscribe. Until next time, I'm signing out. Salute.